Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to LEGO The Hobbit. Now, almost certainly, I'm betting at least, this is gonna just show us the end of the story when we hit A. Let's check it out and then we'll go to free play. If there is another level, I'd be really surprised. Oh. Didn't kill him. Interesting.
You think you could deceive me? You have come from Lake Town. Perhaps it is time I paid them a visit.
This is quite a twist.
What have we done?
So that's an interesting place to end it, but I think that is the end of it too. We don't see any more of, maybe we do, maybe we don't. Let's hit the A button and see what goes on here. I mean, we've done 23.6% of the game. That seems about right. Is that where the book The Hobbit ended? I mean, we only needed to see like one more cutscene and that would have been it. So we are here and the game wants us to go nowhere because there's nothing to do. What a strange way to end a story. Alright. So, quest. Our goal is to set destinations, go into places. Like this would need somebody. And I can just now mount. Ooh, interesting. Interesting new concept. I can just now select whoever I want between all of this. And we'll go in here and see what this is. My guess, bonus level is right here. You've uncovered the legendary Dwarven loot dispenser. Here you can purchase loot with the studs you've collected. Really? So if I wanted to buy anything with studs, that's something we could do. Alright, good. Good to know. So there is an achievement for teaming up with everybody, so I'm trying to find the guy that would have the right ability. There we go, we teamed up. Where are you, guy with the right ability? There's so many characters. Let's see. I've got to figure out who's the right one. And it seems like it's really just allowing me to pick between anybody, and whoever I picked the most recently is here. So Bilbo does show up and Frodo shows up in the game. Frodo shows up for a second. Gandalf bound by fur. I guess it's helpful that we have the indication here. Can attach the Lego hooks. That's the guy we were looking for. I'm still very dumbfounded by the way this story just ended. It's like... My only guess is that there must be more story. Or the book was never finished. But it couldn't possibly be that, because the book was finished before The Lord of the Rings was finished. Maybe he added some things to... Why can't I not hit that? What do I have to do to hit this? Use a flail such as this guy to latch on the golden book. Press A and X while in the air. There we go. Next collectible. I can't zoom in any closer, it seems like. What's this? Unavailable at this time of day, the sound of the undergrowth. Ancient armory. Item right there. I suppose I should go for these things more than anything else. It's like I see something over there though. Obviously. So if I could switch to Legolas. Do we have Legolas? Yes we do. Legolas Greenleaf. There we go. Come on. Come on. Make that jump. You're supposed to be able to make that jump. Make that jump and then make the other jump. Oh, this is awful, isn't it? Come on, game. Stop not cooperating. Well, even if I can make this jump, I need to be able to break those things, which... Who would have the right weapon to be able to break red bricks? Who here has that ability? Can mine Lego loot? This isn't... Oh, this is a mine stuff. Oh. I thought there was a mineral in Lego Lord of the Rings that looks a lot like that. I was thinking that that was the same scenario, that I needed a special thing. What does this take us? Doing it. This seems so like a level. I mean, really seems like a level here. Yeah, there's nothing here. They said it wasn't available at this time of day though, so I guess I shouldn't be super surprised about that. Fall in the water or cross the beam, whichever is easier for you, game. So now we begin the tracing of the thing. I guess it's only wise to let's turn it to daytime anyways. I wanna go to daytime anyways just to be able to see things better. So I didn't really wrap up the story anyways. The story, I feel, is awful because I think the Tolkien book is awful. I think it's simplistically written. I think it's literally just walking from one end of a map to another, which is kind of what the Lord of the Rings was too, but not nearly as bad. But not a lot of action in this at all. We fight the dragon doesn't even die. At the end it just flies to Lake Town. Is there more to the Hobbit series and this LEGO game just is incomplete? Maybe. That could be it. So.
Oh, sorry, did that startle you? I'm just in awe of the marvelous acoustics in this cave. I bet music played in here would sound fantastic. I had a quick stab at putting an organ together out of the bits I found, but I didn't get very far. I don't suppose there's any chance you'd be able to fix me something up?
Is this a human or a dwarf lady? She looks human. So now we come into the contact of like where all the collectibles are gonna start to really matter. Because there's gonna be a lot of quests like this. Darn it. And I kinda now need to stay in this area. Because if I get too far away from this area, I don't know if what I just spent is going to be remembered. Probably isn't. Let's switch to a guy that can mine. I don't think this is the guy that can mine, actually. Breaking all these things, looking for the one item that would... It has to be here. There has to be something in this room that will give me what I need. Well, it doesn't have to be here, actually. It could just be I messed myself up and wasted all those resources. It's like... See, I need 20 of these copper bars, and I have 9.
Echo! Echo! Echo!
Well, before I do any more of these quests, I need to get collectibles. It's gonna be a little bit of a journey, isn't it? Pun intended there, because it's the Hobbit, the unexpected journey. Yep, I probably just wasted all that. Let's move on. Going inside places is probably not as useful as it should just wandering around the overworld for now. So I need to switch to this guy. There's so many of these dwarves, we need to find one that just has all the abilities. Oops. I need to also jump and press X, sort of there. It's like, and then swing, and then X, and then A. That's quite a bit of platforming I'm doing there for a LEGO game. Kind of a complicated move. So now I have the Mithril Falcon expansion. What's next? Where would this one be? Is it this direction? It is over here. We should probably take a moment to go to the location, the blacksmith and all of that. Check that out first. We can get the mithril fireworks bow at the very least. We are very short on mithril bricks, however. So even if we can do that, can make it, we won't be able to make very many other things.
Why, yes, I have been working out. With these 3 trangowns of mine, I believe I could wield a 10-ton mithril warhammer. I need someone to forge me one, though. Would you mind? You can have something to make you look as impressive as me in return.
So this guy wants an item. Mithril items can be forged by taking sons to the blacksmith. So we know that now. Is there something more here? Yes, there's a mithril brick. Let's see, switch to... Let's ask this question. That doesn't work, right? And how about this guy? Nope. Switch over here. We're looking for the guy that shoots the slingshot. Which one is that? Hammer smash, cracked Lego plates. Let's see. Here he is. Apparently I have to hit it 3 times. A little annoying. And is there a better way up this? Nope. So now I need to switch to Legolas just so I can jump. How about that? Seems like there was more to that puzzle, but I apparently took the shortcut. What was I supposed to do? Like, that's not a way up. And there's nothing else here. Let's see, bonus level. That's the bonus level. I assume in the bonus level we either fight Smog or at the end of the game in general. Can we, if we selected this, can we fast travel to it? No. And there's no challenge mode. They've pretty much given up on challenge modes in LEGO games, which is fine. Having a timed race for all that was kind of pointless. To find 10 more collectibles. Run this way. Of course, it's all the same problem. There's no action in the main game. There's not going to be much action in the other game, in the free play. I mean, how could there be? It's not like orcs are just going to randomly spawn and attack me all over the place. That would eventually get a little annoying, but it would be something. I can't get up there to even hit that thing if I wanted to. Where is this collectible? Building? Maybe? Feels like it might be under the thing. Because it's telling me to go inside. Ah. So, how do you get inside? Get some carrots from that. Snowmen, actual sources of resources. Interesting. Is there a cave right here? Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like the game would let me crawl any higher than this. If this is the cave, there's no way in this cave. I cannot believe I'm this high to the end of the map too. Wow. Maybe it only opens at night. Or something. Alright, moving on. Let's see. Travel to this area via Ow. I guess I'm in control somewhat. Not really. Flies you way above the clouds so you don't see it loading, and then it lets you go. Let's ask this lady what she wants.
Hello there. My husband and I have travelled from afar
He has a beard.
to bathe in the history of our ancestors. And dragons!
Maybe.
A whole fleet of the things coming our way. Brace yourself, brave warrior. These
Maybe it's a
foul
dwarf
beasts
or
will grant you no quarter.
a female dwarf or something. Okay. Interesting. Hey, at least we have somebody to fight here. This is like, this makes sense. Why are these guys all over the place? This is like the first real action we've had in probably 5 levels. Maybe an hour or 2 of gameplay. Seems like there's no timer to beat these guys either. Just switch to this guy. Hope he can kill these guys a little bit faster.
Good work. Sorry, I may have exaggerated the threat a little. Makes these dragon defense drills much more effective. You never know when it'll happen for real. Though if my husband is to be believed, the bigger problem here is ghosts.
That's just weird. It's a weird choice. Let's see. Need a door opened. Like, these don't seem to point to anything. They're just there. This is just a big, dark room. Let's see. Let's find Gandalf. Hey, let's look at some of the characters, like the DLC here. Let's see. Epic strength abilities. Can smash Lego objects. Can set Lego fires. That's cool. So Baby Smog's cool. Babador's Took, the Bull Runner, can dig soil, can set Lego fires. A Stone Dwarf. Stone Dwarf is just made out of stone. Why you'd actually want to pay for any of these things? Gimel. I don't think there's a good reason. Hey, we get to play as a river troll. You couldn't do that in LEGO The Lord of the Rings. The whole time we fought several trolls and it never let us play as any of them. Saruman on his day off in a weird, not canonical outfit. And then Girion, which I don't think he was in the story at all, but there we go, Gandalf. Just trying to light up this area. So we're gonna have these little things as far as collectibles everywhere, and it'll be a somewhat tough decision. Do I spend the time to switch back to a character and get more loot, or do I just try to get the mithril bricks and the other objects that I would like to get? Let's see. When it's wood, that's fine. It's just, here's a mithril bow firework thing. We need to go see if we can craft that thing fast. So how many mithril bricks do we have? 29. I suspect we probably have enough. And then we could come back to this section and do the rest. Alright, so time to fly. We have a ridiculous amount of things to do. Characters to buy. We won't buy any characters yet. We just want to get mithril bricks and items. Once we have more items, doing the levels in free play will be helpful. Travel debris, which is quite a far distance, but it doesn't matter. We're just flying forward. Well, see, the clouds aren't completely hiding everything, but it probably is just transitioning to stuff you can't see. I seriously doubt all of the world is loaded at the same time. It seems the game is too chuggy for that to be the case. So this is literally the first time we're in Bree. Lady Dwarf. See, it is a Lady Dwarf, okay. Alright, I'll allow it. It's probably true. See, we need a guy with the Lego hooks. We need to remember what his name is, too.
He's always tinkering about in the blacksmiths. I wish he'd forge me a son that wasn't so lazy.
Let's see. Lego hatches. Here he is. His name is Dory. And he's on the first row, third from the right. That door is open now. So there was no way into this area, and this is like the exact same layout as it was in Lord of the Rings. Lego Lord of the Rings. It's just things are slightly placed differently. So it's too early to fully say it, but it kind of feels like a third of a game was made in Lego The Lord of the Rings, a third of the game was made in Lego The Hobbit, and when you combine the two together, you have 2/3 of a game. You're still missing probably a third, and I'm just generally saying that. I wouldn't fully, but yeah, there's still something majorly missing here. It's like, what does this guy want? When you wear the ring, you can interact with that. Here's a good place to smash up and get some carrots and fish, I guess. So we kind of know that Bree would be a great source of loot stuff. Like that one room seems to be full of it. Why doors unlock like this? I don't know. Let's go in here and see what happens. Like, you would think this is, instead of buying this character, if it was like Lego Star Wars, you would go to him and talk about purchasing all the upgrades and cutscenes and extras and hints. I guess the days of actually purchasing a hint with studs is no longer the case, because hints now are just right next to whatever object you're gonna do. They were just setting up a fight, having a barroom brawl here.
My grandfather was the miner who found that Arkenstone in the depths of Erebor. It's true. I'd like to be able to pass his miner's hat on as an heirloom. To be honest, any miner's hat would do. Who's to know?
So he wants a miner's hat. Alright, fine. This one doesn't seem to want anything. It's just standing with her back to a fire. That's an easy way to start yourself on fire there.
Good day.
One stray ember. I can't hit that. Let's get in here.
No, where is he? My husband insisted on going to this cave near Weathertop to mine materials for forging. He's a blacksmith, you see. But he's been gone an awfully long time, and I'm starting to worry. Please, would you mind awfully having a look for him? I can't open the shop until he returns.
Alright, that's our new quest. Is it marked? Yes, it is. Good.
That
So we've
man
been going 30
easy
minutes.
to move carrots. Like he hasn't got a care in the world.
Why do we have a gold marker? Wow, that guy just disappeared. Buggy engine. Buggy engine. So yeah, we've been going 30 minutes and we're even like slower than what we were before. We've been in here. This is by coincidence the one place we entered before.
Go to the treacherous looking cave, she says. The look down there far outweighs the danger, she says. Hey! Could you help a poor smithy out of this cave?
Let's see. Switch to a lady dwarf. Can you team up? Yes, we can. Slingshot. We needed the slingshot guy. Which one was that? There he is. Fire again. Fire again. So I said I was gonna wing it as far as how long the recordings were gonna be. Once we start doing free play mode, and at this rate I think we're gonna go 45 minutes an hour. It seems unrealistic to go any shorter than that. Let's see, we need somebody that can dig. So many characters, they don't even fit on the screen. That's interesting. You can dig up soil and all that. So hop up here, push this. Getting a lot of studs here. It feels like we've managed to get 100,000 extra. So I don't think the game's gonna be cheap about any of that.
Thanks. Let's hurry back to Bree. The wife's waited and I've got the key to the smithy.
Alright, run back this direction. Are we gonna be attacked by anything? Is somebody off screen saying, "Might I ask you for assistance?" I didn't hear the audio play at all. Wouldn't be surprised if it didn't. It's gonna be a good move to try to get everything off the screen as fast as possible. I don't want to buy characters, of course. I need that score multiplier. But any mithril bricks, anything else.
Bless me, you found him. Oh my dear, you must have been so scared in that cave. I bet he's been spouting some delirious nonsense about it being my idea to go to that cave. Oh. Hurry and open the shop, dear. Thanks for your help. Be sure to visit whenever you want to forge items.
So we're up to 30 mithril bricks. The new LEGO door designs are kind of cool. This is slightly different than what it was before. That's alright. Before we had to jump on the bellows and that was actually rather annoying. This time it seems like we're gonna just build it. Alright, so what have you got for me? Select the design you found to forge, display at the bottom of the screen, required loot needed to craft each item.
If you got the designs and the materials, I got the forging.
So it just goes into this section. We've got a lot of these we need to get. Do we have enough for this?
Hope
No.
you've got enough mithril bricks, stranger.
I have enough mithril. I don't have enough silver. I don't have enough of any of these things. Oh, this is awful. This is awful. We need so much more collectibles, don't we? So we've run into a catch-22, haven't we? We need items to get an item to get more items. Very much in the same fashion as it was in LEGO Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, you can club a people with.
That son of mine's always tinkering
Let's
about in the blacksmith.
switch to
I wish he'd forge me a
the
son
guy
that
with the
wasn't so
ring.
lazy.
Frodo. Do you have the ring, Frodo? No. You must be a different Frodo. Then. Where's the Frodo with the ring?
Good day. Aye, it is.
Sam is a good character to play as. Do I have to actually buy Frodo with the ring? Is that the case?
Good day.
Because there's only one Frodo here that I'm seeing. For Frodo, loot, all this loot. Why we can equip loot, I don't know. That seems rather ridiculous. Just in case. Seems rather dumb that.
Okay.
Let's see, Dwarf King Wig, Jeweled Mithril Armor, Buddy Up Gloves, Smog's Feet, Lake Town Boots. I think probably these are DLC things. Orc Bow.
Always tinkering about in the blacksmiths. I wish he'd forge me a son that wasn't so lazy.
Cracked Lego plates, Mogul Lego options. See, there are Morgul Lego things to destroy. Interesting. So, not all of that is DLC, obviously. Let's... Mithril Brick. Fireplace replaced. Press B when wearing the ring as this guy. Maybe I'm picking the wrong character. Bilbo. Maybe it was Bilbo. Yeah.
Okay. Aye, it is.
So let's switch to Bilbo. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Oh, is that it? There's nothing else there? I like the design of these doors, and if they were used sparingly, it would be fine.
Say, could you spare a moment?
See what this guy wants.
I had a bit of an incident the other day. Someone tried to burgle the house and obviously thought it would be a good idea to come down the chimney. The scoundrel didn't manage to take anything, but he managed to destroy the fireplace. I'm not much good with my hands, so I'd be happy to pay someone to build me a new one.
What does he want? Here. Can I afford this? Yes. No. Can I afford this? I don't think I can. I'm sorely short on copper bars. This game is weird, the way they're doing things. Maybe mithril objects? Maybe. Well, what am I supposed to be getting here?
That
Is
man,
now the
always
question.
eating those carrots. Like he hasn't got a care in the
Let's
world.
just travel here to the Elven Port. We'll start on the left, work our way right, try to get a bunch of mithril bricks, try to get a bunch of other minerals. I feel like what we're going to end up doing is just walking all the way from the left to the right of Middle Earth a couple of times potentially, just trying to get collectibles. So this is the port that at the end of the LEGO Lord of the Rings game, they, let's see, warning, unstable sinking stones will hurt you, whatever. Hold A down while bouncing to bounce even higher. Okay, thanks. Good to know. That's kind of cool that they put collectibles on both sides of it. So Frodo gets, or Bilbo, whoever. They should have never changed the name. The Hobbit character should be the same character in Lord of the Rings. And it's not even that big of a deal. Swapping loot. Let's see.
Perhaps you could indulge me in a trade.
You could give me a bunch of fish, so now we know where if we need fish, where to get it, but I think I'd severely never need fish. That's one of the few items I won't need. And I just need to play as the character who can mine. This guy is just like asleep there. I don't know. But like every rock I see, I need to hit with this character to get more and more elements. It seems like the demands are very high here. Way too high. But the things I'm getting right now are rope and wood and stone. What I need is copper. Let's see. That one just seems like I can't reach it. It's up there, alright. Up we go. Trying to hit the statue. Oops. open this? Do I pull that switch?
Had I only a boat, I would love to explore those whirling river caves.
There we go. So there's several sections, it seems like, in this overworld where you just can't go. Here's the giant things, so we can use our DLC here to cheat our way through that. So right there you know that the DLC does help. Ooh, you know what? I think I should probably play as this guy the whole time. He'll just smash things and I'll get way more collectibles and a lot faster movements than anything else, it seems. Yeah, he's making short work of things. What do we need to do over here? Sit on the picnic blanket and feed him food to create a bouncy platform. Okay. So this is a belly bounce character. Let's see, we gotta switch to this guy. And then switch to this guy. And then say, here, take my food. I don't have enough. Oh wow. So I just wasted all that food. Moving on. That's a campfire. Let's move on to this map. Explosive items can be used on that. That's good to know. Here we go, we'll just take a swim or take a boat. Switch to another character. Doesn't matter who. I don't think, at least. Well, 7 more minutes and we would have gone an hour. Row, Smog. Row, baby, Smog, row. We are getting studs, but not a lot of anything else. Here's another section of the game that's like completely just... I think more and more of these elements needed to be integrated into the main story mode. Much like LEGO Marvel Superheroes managed to do, just by having us play half of a level in the open world before you even got anywhere. It helped balance it out. Now, I of course could have played that way and chose not to, so it's partially my fault, but also a lot of times the game simply put us right next to where we were supposed to be. Alright, we are here. So Mithril stud spade. Is there something here if I kill the chickens? Bok bok. Dog versus chickens. Nothing to die. They seem to be trying to attack me. Yeah, they are hurting me. Interesting. So, straight up Zelda reference there. In The Legend of Zelda, if you attack the chickens, they will attack you back, and you will sorely regret it. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I have to cross here. Not a problem. This one needs a hand crank. Where would the hand crank be? So I need a ridiculous amount of food. I need a ridiculous amount of other things. Where does this go?
Is this a bother?
What do you want?
I lent young Bilbo Baggins my best tea hat a while ago, and I think the dozy dear must have forgotten to return it. I feel a bit awkward bringing it up. If you're round at Bag End anytime soon, could you pick it up for me?
Alright. Find the tea hat, an unexpected party. So it's even telling you specifically, don't go to Bag End in free play mode and expect to find it there. That's nice. So I'm gonna have to just raise some chaos all through the Shire here to get food. Every time I need food, I'm gonna have to rain some more chaos in other sections to get other things. So how far, I wonder, is the item? Maybe it's this far. Ooh, this is gonna be slow. I can already tell. This is gonna be a slow process of just that's an interesting door. Somebody took some pride in making interesting doors. Where are we here? We're in a new section 2. Alright, let's see if maybe equip yourself a spade to grow the seedlings. Let's switch to somebody that can grow. Get this. Get this. There we go. But it's ridiculous because it's not just that I need mithril bricks now. I've got so much loot and collectibles I need. They've taken what was an intriguing idea and just turned it into a nightmare. Completely. Oh, this is gonna be awful. This is just gonna be awful. Let's see, over here. Let's switch to Legolas, and then I think this will be our last thing. We got a lot to do. It's gonna be a weird experience. This, and then it would get me up to this, and let's say I got up to this section. What does it tell me then? It just looks like there's just rocks here. Yeah, this just feels like a section where I can mine. Mine Lego loot. So that got me a lot of silver. That's nice. But I'd have to get up like to this section to get any more. Here, this one. More silver. Well, when looking at the map, we've got a lot of work to do, and it's has a danger of being pretty boring work too. It's gonna be like mining at this rate. It's just gonna be, oh, we have no idea. I need to talk to every single character that's a question mark, I guess. There's no getting around that. Every question mark is some item, and when we start playing the levels again, we need to know where the item to return it to is. Hopefully we'll get enough collectibles pretty fast to be able to get to back to Bree and do the blacksmith stuff, which is right here. There is a trophy room somewhere around here in Rivendell. Here it is. That we'll check out when we're done with the whole game. And otherwise, I don't think there is anything else really on the map that we need to be too concerned about. We've just got a lot of work, and it's going to be a lot of going back and forth. It's weird. Anywho, that's going to be it for this recording. We're at 24.2%, 75% plus still needed. We need 137 mini kit pieces or boxes on the left there. Uncertain number of mithril bricks. There's probably a maximum. I would guess it's somewhere around 150, maybe a little bit more. We need to get 30 more mithril diagrams, and why it's overlapped like this, that's wrong. Wait a minute. It's just bugged out. Wow. Why it's overlapped like that is wrong. That's not the way it should be displaying. We need 10 more levels in which we're master thieves, and we need all 32 of the red bricks. Now we know there was not 32 levels, so that goes to show us something. In fact, it's kind of suspicious that there's 32 red bricks and 32 mithril designs, but they may not be overlapping that. We need 68 more character tokens. This menu is all over the place right here. The character token should be, the characters unlocked should be at the bottom of the screen. So we got a lot of work to do. I'm gonna definitely check out the extras and see what happens there. Yeah, again, I didn't really recap the story that much. It's just kind of blah. We'll see if this section, this free play, helps the game any. I can't imagine it is going to, though. It's gonna be weird. Anywho, that's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. I hope that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, There's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.